After waiting and waiting, Anita finally decided to come home, eager to bring his beloved home as soon as possible. Adi raced all the way, carrying lavish gifts to welcome Anita home. After Anita returned to her parents' home, every day felt like an eternity for Adi. Although his younger brother kept him company, it simply couldn't compare to being with his wife, Anita. Though he missed his wife terribly, Adi never stopped his daily work. The pigs at home were growing bigger, so he had to go out every day to gather wild greens. The ferns by the river grew particularly well, so Adi usually went there to forage for pig feed. The mountain path back and forth was quite rough, but his little brother never complained once. After returning to the shelter, Adi rested for a few minutes, then began processing the pig feed he'd carried back. He chops them into small pieces with a machete, then tosses them into a large pot to boil. Once the pig fodder has boiled and cooled, Adi scoops out a large, full basin and takes it over to the black pig at home. The little pig happily starts eating. Adi then opens the chicken coop and lets all the chickens out. He scatters some chicken feed on the ground and peels some corn kernels to toss on the ground as well. When he got back, it was time for lunch. Adi scooped half a pot of rice, took it to the water spout to rinse it clean, put the lid on, and set it on the stove to cook. There were no vegetables left at home. Adi strolled over to the vegetable patch. He had planned to catch a few fish from the pond to eat, but his younger brother discovered there were no fish left. The two had no choice but to jump into the vegetable patch to pick some greens. These vegetables had all been planted by Anita. The vegetables were now ready to eat, but Anita hadn't come home yet. Adi and his younger brother were in the yard. After weeding for a while, they finally took their time, picking 3 cauliflowers and headed back. Adi washed the cauliflowers by the water spout, then placed them on a plate. Next, he cut them into small pieces. He poured oil into the pot and scattered some fennel seeds, then added the cauliflower and stir-fried it. Then he added some seasoning to flavor it. Before long, the cauliflower was ready. Adi and his younger brother sat down together to enjoy this simple lunch. In the afternoon, Adi received word that Anita was coming home. He called his best friend and immediately set off for Anita's parents' house. On the way, Adi felt wonderful. He called Anita to tell her he'd be there soon, and not to worry. Along the way, Adi and his friends spotted an unfamiliar fruit by the roadside. It tasted sweet, so the two of them picked several bunches in one go. After walking for what seemed like ages, they finally reached the town. Both were ravenous, so Adi decided to grab a bite to eat before continuing. They ordered a bowl of beef curry noodles. After finishing their meal, they paid the bill and left. Since Anita lived in the town just ahead, it would be rude to show up empty-handed. Adi bought some drinks and juice. By the time they arrived at Anita's house, it was completely dark. Anita was delighted to see Adi. Adi handed the items to Anita. They would be able to go home tomorrow.